Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. David Pollack and Jesse Palmer will join me shortly. For now, let's enjoy Enter Sandman. The Hokies will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Minnesota's offense will go to work first. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and your sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. And the Golden Gophers racing to the line in a hurry up. To throw, it's Boyd. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got it. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Plucks it out of the air. There he goes. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Golden Gophers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Virginia Tech's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy's a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, dominate in the trenches, and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Going to try to get it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the air, it's Balkinson. Swings it out to the flat. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. And the Hokies can really attack on this second and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
It'll be a run on third and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. You're in plus territory, no desire to give the football back. Maybe the punt doesn't even work out. They go for it, and it works out well.
So I wonder if you go tempo here, too. Now that you just picked up that first down, don't let the defense sub. A lot of these guys now have been on the field for a little while. See if you can catch them off guard here and try and take advantage of how tired they are.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They go to the ground. Turning it on! Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 for the first down. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off-play action on first down. Fires on the move. On target to the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And the Hokies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Big fella moving. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Second and goal for this offense. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. The give to the tailback. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Golden Gophers want to crank the tempo.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
These fans touching the figurative Hokie Stone, doing their... He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The Golden Gophers are on the move. Give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Off play action. Caught behind the line. It's Jefferson. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, it's Boyd. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Got the first down and more. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Breaks into the open. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. They're in the red zone. First and 10 from the 20. They'll go to the ground. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure. With every win, that makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
Dead center perfect. And guys, that 3-ball has us all tied up here in the second. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Trying play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here's the handoff. Hard running there. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Hokies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Balkinson. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man on the right. On the move at the 30. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're working that left side. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Golden Gophers are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Boyd. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Snagged in the middle. It's Harmon. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. They get him down at the 36. It will be a...
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hurley. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Looking to pass. It's Boyd. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
Men don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down. Now, the offense is in an interesting situation.
Has to get there to move the sticks. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. The Golden Gophers will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Gets down with the slide.
The name of the game is trying to pressure the quarterback. These bootlegs do a really good job of moving the quarterback's launch point. And then guess what? Now he gets to run the football. So he gets outside the pocket, makes guys look silly with his speed, and gets big chunks of yards like it's nothing.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Balkinson. Swings it out to his running back. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Going right to work up top. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Catch in the middle. It's Jefferson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He caught it! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. And the Golden Gophers are rolling down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it to the back on the draw. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll pull it. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
The Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Touchdown, Hokies! And that one will give them the lead.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he tacked on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Back to throw, it's Boyd. Here comes the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard...
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop you.
They'll try the run. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll give it to him again. Oh, look out, the ball's free. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Hokies have pushed it inside the 20. Leaves it with the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Tallahassee for some time.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
They'll move the tight end. They'll run play-action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. And the Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Fires into traffic. It's picked up. He's brought down
about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Back to pass, it's Boyd. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. These fans touching the figurative Hokie Stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Deep shot for the end zone. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's got it again. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Hokies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll leave it with him. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job